Hello everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. Welcome to the best of 2023 skincare. These are my favorite videos of the year, the most important, and I am so excited to be sharing these recommendations with you because this has been something that has been in the works for a long ass time. Not even kidding that when I tell you when the clock strikes midnight on January 1st, I am already on the hunt for products for this video. I'm going to be sharing the best cleansers of 2023. This year I have tried more cleansers than I can count, all for the sake of finding what the very best ones are and including them in this video. And this year we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. In every video I'm going to recommend one product that is under $20 that you can get without having to worry about breaking the bank. And I'm going to be including your guys' top favorite product. I've done my data research, analyzed the performance and comments on my channel to find out which was your guys' top choice. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm going to be continuing this series with even some new surprise videos, and you won't know that unless you're subscribed and following along. Before we get into it, I do want to say that all the products I'm featuring in this video will be linked in the description box below, and it would really mean a lot if you're able to shop from those links. I work harder on these videos than any other videos that I make, and I put my skin through a lot of shit. A lot of bullshittery. And it would really mean a lot if you could support the channel by using those links provided below. And now, ladies and gentlemen, gays and theys, here are the best cleansers of 2023. Let's go! So I'm first going to start with a cleanser that is more geared for dry, dehydrated skin. This is a cleanser that I have used in the past. I've recommended it on my channel, but as I started using more cleansers for dry skin, I found myself really falling in love with this one. Way more than I ever have in the past, and that is the Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. Thankfully, cleansers happen to be like the cheapest skincare products out there, so multiple cleansers fall under the $20 mark, but this is a $16 cleanser with an incredible ingredient list focused on deeply nourishing and hydrating the skin, not having an overly stripping effect, and amazing for people who are really looking to repair and recover their moisture barrier. The ingredient list is extremely impressive, with the first ingredient being green tea leaf water. Green tea obviously being amazing for reducing skin sensitivity and irritation, as well as glycerin. It has multiple very gentle cleansing agents that aren't going to overly dry out your skin, as well as green tea powder, so you also have the concentrated form of green tea benefits alongside hemp seed oil, which is another ingredient that is amazing for reducing redness and sensitivity. Basically, if you are a sensitive ass bitch, this cleanser is going to be amazing for you. And I mean physically, not emotionally, because if you are emotionally sensitive, then if you have a product recommendation, let me know. I remember using this one in the past and I was like, it's good, but it's a little bit too hydrating for my oilier skin. But really being in a dry environment showed me how amazing this product is, because not only does it give you a really satisfying foaming experience, it's still super gentle. And I will say, and I think this applies to the majority of you guys, let me know in the comment section down below if you disagree with me, but I think most people like to have at least some foam in their cleanser to be able to know where they are cleansing and feel like you're getting that really satisfying cleansing experience. But obviously, sometimes foaming cleansers can be a little bit stripping on the face. This one is not at all, and every single time I used it, I never had to worry about my skin not being properly cleansed. And it lasts a long time. You really don't need to use a lot of this cleanser to get the desired effect. It's a really beautiful and elegant formula for such a good price point. And y'all already know I love Crave Beauty. They have such innovative products. So great if you have dry, sensitive skin. The next cleanser is the one cleanser that I can confidently say works for any skin type, but specifically combination skin, because I have been a part of the formulating and testing, of course, the Selfless by Hyram Centella and Green Tea Daily Gel Cleanser. This cleanser is the perfect balance of a deep cleansing experience alongside a gentle, soothing experience, and is by far our most popular product. Whenever I get to meet you guys, this is by far the #1 product that you say you guys love. It is so good, and I know I'm biased, but this is the one cleanser I always feel confident recommending to any skin type, because it really is just that perfect balance, and it has incredible ingredients like Centella asiatica and green tea to reduce redness and sensitivity that can sometimes come along with cleansing, because cleansing can be pretty harsh on the face. It's ultra gentle, but still has that deep, satisfying experience, and it's even able to remove makeup. And don't get me wrong, I always recommend using a cleansing balm or cleansing oil, but we specifically wanted this to work well enough for people who may not use the first cleansing product. And you can go on the Selfless by Hyram page and see how well it works to remove makeup and sunscreen from the face. It is so amazing. And with a combination of triolein, which works to hydrate and soften the skin, it really is just an absolutely incredible product. And now that it's at Target, the cleanser is only $16 and lasts a long time, because you really only have to use like a blueberry size amount for your face and neck. And guess what, So guys, looking at all the products on my channel, this was the #1 cleanser that you guys purchased, which shows just how much you love it as well, which makes me so happy. Next up was a cleanser that I found myself using over and over and over again, particularly when I was traveling, because they have a travel size that I love, is the Naturium Niacinamide Cleanser. The full size of this cleanser is $18, or they have the travel size for $5. It's a good, simple ingredient list that I find works really well for combination to oilier skin types, but still a gentle cleansing experience. And with the inclusion of ingredients like niacinamide to help the skin barrier, reduce redness and sensitivity, it also has sodium hyaluronate to help a little bit with that hydration. This is a formula that I could always rely on whenever my skin was going through the craziness of travel, different environments, whether it was dry or humid, whether my skin was breaking out or not. I could always rely on this formula to do a good job of cleansing without having to worry about it overly drying out my skin. This is not a formula that has bells and whistles as far as skincare ingredients goes. It's very simple, but such a nice, pleasant experience. And I love the travel size bottle that they offer just because it makes it super easy to travel with. Because let me tell you, when it comes to travel, I always end up forgetting a cleanser. Even when I've gotten those refillable bottles, I always forget. And there are more times than I would like to admit where I've gotten to my destination and I'm like, fuck, I forgot it. And once I found the travel size that they had, I was like, hallelujah. It's a good, simple formula that works really well, and I've never had any complaints about this cleanser. Next up is a cleanser that was my most recent find, but I was instantly very impressed with it, and I feel like it's great for people who have extremely oily skin or struggle with breakouts. The Kinship Naked Apple Niacinamide Deep Pore Gel Cleanser. This is a $24 cleanser that's definitely aimed at people with excessively oily skin that want to target the excessive oil production that often contributes to breakouts and acne. It has a really cool ingredient list with even the active ingredient lactic acid to help exfoliate the skin, niacinamide to help strengthen your moisture barrier, a bunch of fruit and vegetable extracts which are great in antioxidants that help the health of the skin, ferments to help with hydration, and it has gentle cleansing agents. One of them is a little bit on the stronger side, sodium methyl sulfonyl laurate, which is why I would say this is definitely a cleanser that's good for oilier skin. The reason that I included it in this video is that it does an amazing job of really reducing that excess oil production that contributes to the texture, specifically on my T-zone, which is where I get the most oily and where I tend to break out the most. After using this cleanser for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, like all the texture is cleared. My skin feels so smooth. And I kept using it day after day. Like I only discovered this one like maybe like a month and a half ago, but it's a really awesome way of getting that gentle exfoliating experience in a cleanser that also removes all that excess oil. Now, when it comes to cleansers for acne or really any intense skin issues, I would say that a product like the Inkey Salicylic Acid Cleanser is definitely better for getting that targeted acne treatment into your skin. However, I've mentioned a few of the same salicylic acid cleansers in so many videos, most of which my best of videos for so long that I wanted to switch it up this time. But this cleanser was such a nice discovery because let me tell you, a lot of cleansers that are geared towards deep pore cleansing tend to be very stripping to the skin, and that is coming from someone who has very oily skin. But don't get me wrong, it deeply cleanses the pores, which is why, again, I recommend this cleanser for the oiliest of skin types, particularly if you notice that your oiliness contributes to your breakouts. But yeah, surprise product that I did not anticipate including in this video, but I was like, damn, it's really good. It's a formula I really enjoy. And then finally, I wanted to share what your guys' other favorite cleanser was this year, and I honestly was not going to include this product because I'm like, I've talked about it for years, so many times. I'm not going to hound on this product, but you guys really loved it. The infamous Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Cleanser. I've talked about this product basically since the beginning of this channel. It is an incredible formula if you have really oily skin, want that deep cleansing experience with a beautiful formula. It has a bunch of antioxidant rich ingredients with their superfood complex. I mean, you guys know the drill. You've seen me talk about this so many times. I will say the main reason I wasn't going to include it in this video is because they recently did increase their price point. It's been $36 for a long time, but I believe now it's $39. And I'm just going to be honest, guys, I love this formula. However, almost $40 for a cleanser is definitely pushing it. That is very expensive. And with all the other amazing cleansing formulas out there, I think for me personally, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to recommend other products, but you guys really love this formula. And what can I say? I love this formula too. So if you're someone who loves a luxury product, you want that luxurious experience and that deep cleansing power, I will always recommend this cleanser, but it is the most expensive cleanser on this list. So by no means do you have to purchase this. But yeah, you guys love this one. And those are all the cleansers, you guys. I talked about about this in the last video, but this year I specifically wanted to narrow down my favorite products as much as I possibly could. In the past years, I've included so many products in the videos, but this year I was like, I want to challenge myself to only select like the top. There were so many other runner-up cleansers that were great, but these really are the best of the best. And whether you have super dry skin, combination skin, you want an affordable option or a luxury option, I hope this list was able to give you exactly what you needed, because these products truly blew me away. And if you do want to show your thanks and support the channel, feel free to use all the links that I've listed in the description box below. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe for the next video where I'm going to be deep diving into all the best serums of this year, specifically by skin concern. So whether you have acne, you want to get rid of dark spots or acne scars, focus on premature aging, or you have super sensitive skin, I got you covered. They'll all be in the next video, so stay tuned. But I hope you're able to find your dream cleanser formula from this video, and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting as always. I'm excited to continue with this series. I love you. Mwah.